G'day, g'day. Welcome to Pattaya Down Under, episode 4, part 3. And it is now going to be part 3 because we did farewell Leon, but
He's back.
He's still here.
We couldn't get rid of him.
Yeah, we did discuss, we didn't finish off a few things. And so part 3 of Pattaya Down Under, bar owner's journey. So I'm going to just use one word and I'm going to throw it over to Leon. And that word is a really bad word that everyone knows, COVID. What happened, Leon?
The C word.
Oh, no.
The other C word.
Yeah, the other C word.
COVID. Not a good friend of mine.
No.
And if he was actually physically visible,
Yeah.
You wouldn't be the only one, mate.
he'd be gone forever.
He'd be dead a few times.
Yes, a few times over. Okay, COVID. I started my bar. I had my bar for probably a year, maybe just under a year. And the COVID came out and we were told we're going to close for 2 weeks. 2 weeks became nearly 2 years, 18 months. I tried to keep my bar. I paid the rent. The landlord wasn't very happy to try and help me in any way. Didn't give me any discounts. So I had to keep paying. It's costing me 5,000 to 6,000, sometimes more. Opening, closing, opening, closing. Oh, we're going to be closed for 2 weeks. Okay, cool. Close for 2 weeks. Open again. Buy alcohol. Put it in the bar. Get the staff in. So remember, there wasn't many people around.
Yeah.
So all I was doing was paying rent, paying staff. Paying rent, paying staff. Make a little bit of money, but not much. So basically, COVID destroyed me.
Yeah.
That was it.
I remember, so we all know Melbourne as a city was locked down more than anyone else in the world. So I think down here everyone had it really tough. And I remember reading something somewhere once about COVID when it referred to COVID and lockdowns, and it said, we're all sailing through the same storm. Some are just in bigger boats than others. And I thought that was right, And so myself personally, I know there were days where I was just fucking miserable. I couldn't travel. I couldn't leave the house. All that fucking. Everyone knows. Everyone went through it. And then you'd look in the group chat that our little group chat that we had, and Leon would be like, "I've lost this. I've lost that. Fuck this. Fuck that." And I'm just sitting there going, "That poor bastard.
That's a big boat.
I've got it good.
Yeah,
I still felt shit, but I've got it good." And I had nothing to say to you. I just sat there going, I don't even want to read his messages. I can't. I can just feel the pain, the frustration, the disappointment, the sadness in those messages. I could hear it in those words, reading those words. So
Because
we
I
felt
made it.
We felt, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I made it.
You were being successful.
Hang on, we made it. I finally had a mate who owned a bar in Pattaya.
It was for you guys. That's what it was.
We were there with you.
It was so we could spend the rest of our lives together.
Well, we did have that chat group, and you kept saying, "Can't wait for you guys to come over."
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we could have done the chat over there with all your podcast
imagine
stuff.
that,
That would have been fantastic.
Yeah, that would have been great.
We'll have live streaming.
Could have had our own podcast room.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there was one floor for you guys up the top. Remember, I was building that, and I did build it.
Yeah.
I put a pole in there,
Yeah.
a little stage. I had a bar, I had couches, I did everything for you guys.
Did you fit like a revolving door at the front so that they could just come in?
I had a light, a warning, don't enter.
It's only one way through the building.
That's right, off the balcony.
Yeah. But on a serious note, look, we really feel for you. I don't know if I've ever had the opportunity to express that to you because, like I said, we're all doing it hard, and I was feeling really sorry for myself, and then I'd see you, and like I said, I could hear your messages and just go, fuck, I don't know what to say to the poor guys.
Well, look, I got a message to all the listeners out there and guys that listen to you guys, and ever come to a point in your life where you're like that. And I'm telling you, I got to that point.
Yeah.
I really did, because that was, I worked really hard for that bar. I committed being away from my family for nearly 6 or 7 months. Even the army guys or people that work overseas would understand being away from your family. This was not laundering money. This was actual real physical money that I'd earned and I put my heart and soul into this business, and because I wanted to run it as a business, I didn't look at it as running. Oh well, the girls, and I'm going to have a good time. I had a family. I got children. Got 2 kids. But anyone out there that ever goes through anything hard like that, I just want to touch on this because it's really, really important. Don't ever give up.
Yep.
Don't ever think that you're worthless. Don't ever think it's the end. You'll get through it, and that's what you got to look at it. So anyone out there that's might be going through that kind of stuff, I made it, and anyone else can do it.
Which brings me to my next question that probably is off the cuff here. Are you going to open another bar one day?
I was going to ask that same question. I've been waiting to jump in and say, I was going to say, my question is going to be the same but different, and that is, what would it take for you to open another bar?
Same but different?
Yeah, same but different. Yeah.
Okay. The question is, yes.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
My dream is to, again, get back what I lost if I can. And I want to open a bar again. But this time I'm very, very careful. I want to wait to see what the world's doing. You know, you've got a lot of things happening out there, things closing up, things opening up, the AI technology, all this kind of stuff that's happening out there. I just want to wait maybe another year or so and see what happens from there.
Yeah.
But definitely I wouldn't mind giving it another go.
Oh,
Well, that's good to hear. I mean, at least you haven't lost your faith in it.
yeah.
No.
That's good. That's
Oh,
great.
then I can fulfill my dream still.
Yes, you guys will have your VIP. Look, I built that VIP room down the back, and you know,
I remember
You,
being in there and you're like, this is where you're going to be and this is your VIP. I'll have a VIP room for my mates when they come over.
I've stayed single just for your dream to come true.
oh well, I
haven't.
did what I had to do. Eh?
You're not single because of that. You're single because you're an ugly prick.
Don't blame me. Blame
See how much he loves
blame,
me?
Blame COVID.
Oh yeah, no,
Just
you
blame
can see.
COVID.
Look at it. You can see on my paper how capital it is.
I
Right?
hate that word.
Yes,
It's the new C word. You know, I was
I'll
playing.
put a line
I
through
was
it for you.
playing,
Yeah, thanks.
playing that game Wordle. You know Wordle. Have you seen that?
No.
Anyway, it's a game where you got to find this word, and you punch in words, and it tells you if the letters are right in the right position. You know, and I was trying to work out a letter, and they're 5-letter words, and I typed in the word COVID to see if it would accept it, because obviously it only accepts words that are in the dictionary.
Yeah.
And I've hit enter, and it's accepted COVID, and I was like, "You fucking piece of shit!" It's actually become part of our fucking language. Anyway,
Actually, I will say one more thing, about the COVID thing, and this was really, really, really sad on the day. So it was March 2020.
Yep.
I remember the day, March 2020, 17th, I think it was. We were asked to close down on the 17th.
Here or in Thailand?
In Thailand.
Yep.
This is the last day of the bar. Now, I'll tell you I created a family.
Yeah.
A family unit of staff, and everyone shed a tear that day.
Yeah.
Everybody. This is what shows me what I created.
Yeah.
And you become, and I still have these friends today, 4 years later.
Yeah.
I still 3.5.
Did I meet any of them?
Yeah, you met quite a few.
Yeah, I thought I did.
Yeah, quite a few.
Because I remember when we went around and there was a few people that really there was affection in their hello.
Yes.
You know, when they said hello to you, it wasn't just
Yeah.
hi, how you going? It was
Yeah.
they looked at it and they go, wow, Leon. It was just this really affectionate hello, you know. And I thought, oh, he really does know them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
and we keep in touch. We talk. We're still friends. I've got a lot of Thai friends, and they. When I went through that stuff, I was in hospital quite a bit, and you would have seen it. And I got more messages from overseas than what I did here.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, "Oh my God, boss, are you okay?"
Yeah.
And I was overwhelmed. I was like, "Oh my God," you know.
Yeah.
So I created that friendship with so many people over there. But that day was probably the most saddest day. It was really, really sad.
I think it's a bit of a misconception. Like, a lot of people talk about, a lot of tourists just don't trust Thai people.
Yeah.
And I've spoken quite a bit on here on this podcast about friends I've got over there. And, if you listen to the bullshit, you can't trust anyone, they only want your money. I've made some friends over the years too that I fully trust. Yeah. So it's possible. They're not all out for your money or for, to rort you. And a lot of them are, but there are some genuine people over there.
Yeah.
And we touched on it last episode about, I think Leon might have mentioned, how nice the Thai people are. When we moved away from Pattaya, when we were up there last, in Kanchanaburi and that, you get reminded of how beautiful they are, these people, the smiles, the land of smiles, and they just smile at you and they laugh and they're happy.
It's built into their culture. It's who they are.
Yeah.
It's like when we bought the glasses. And when remember
that lady,
she gave us a postcard.
She was,
and when I paid her an extra, I think it was only like
10 baht or something.
I gave her an extra 20 baht.
Oh yeah,
20. I can't,
20.
Whatever it was, and it was just the way she couldn't believe it. She was just blown away, and she was so thankful. And you don't get that here.
Yeah.
You give someone a tip and they go, "Oh, thanks, mate."
Yeah.
But over there, it actually means something.
Yeah.
Like there's feeling behind it.
Yeah. No,
Incredible.
They're good people.
Well, you think of it this way, like, and someone did say this to me and said, "Okay, what about if it's the other way?" And it is the other way. And I said, "What do you mean?" Well, I know a Thai person that went to Australia. The Australian guy promised her everything. Mm-hmm. He said he had everything, but when she went there, he lived in a unit and had nothing.
Yeah.
Right? Am I right?
We've had this. If you've heard our podcast, we've said this before.
I've heard stories of Thai girls coming here, getting abused.
Yep.
All kinds of things.
Yep.
Which this doesn't sound good, but for them it's not a bad thing, because if apparently the law is, if you come here as say a Thai national, and you enter into a relationship, if you are a victim of domestic abuse, you get instant citizenship.
Yep.
In Australia.
Oh,
I know someone that did.
Yeah.
Okay.
In Queensland.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
There you go.
Yeah. But and that's what I say. That's exactly what I've said. I've said that a few times on this podcast. It's not just a one-way street. These guys go over, and the other thing is also they'll get a girl from Thailand. They'll bring her here. They'll go back over there on holidays, and they'll go to fucking massage shops and get
my partner told me one thing, right, and this is true: 3 sides to a story.
Yes,
not 2.
Yep.
Your side,
my
side,
and the
truth.
Yep, exactly.
So us guys agree on that, yeah.
100%.
I find that so
100%.
so powerful, that thing. And when my wife says to me one thing, don't lie to me.
Yeah.
Tell me the truth, because I can get over that.
Yeah.
It's just a lie I can't get over.
Yeah, that's spot on.
That's true.
She's Thai. She's full on Thai.
Yeah.
And we can get and talk about her if you want.
Well, I think, let's stop talking about COVID.
Yeah, no.
Because I don't like that word at all. And we'll get into that.
Well, at the end of part 1, we were going to go on it, and I said, let's leave that for the next part. And we ended up talking about costs.
Yep.
But we didn't talk about your relationship. And we were talking about how you actually said, at the very end, you said, "Oh, I'm lucky." And then I said, "Oh, hold on to that." So you said you're lucky. Tell us your story with your partner.
You guys have met my partner?
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
You've been to my house?
Inside and out. She's a really lovely lady.
There's no rubbish here. There's no bullshit. I met her in Bangkok. I work in a jewellery store. No one believes the story because they think that I went to a bar because of me, the way I am. Right? Believe me, if you know me, I wouldn't hook up with a bar girl and marry her and have a kid to it. Anyway, not saying that they're all bad. So I met her. We've been together nearly 13 years, 12 to 13 years now. She changed my life. I was heading down a dark path. My background, guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to Thailand and it changed my life, basically. I met her and we just hit it off straight away.
Yeah.
It was just took me a while to try and take her out. She wouldn't let me touch her. She had to bring her whole family and friends. Well, you know.
Now that sounds genuine. Yeah.
It's funny you say
bar girls don't do that.
we told the story of a guy from Sweden who was in exactly the same boat that you were at that moment, where she works in a mall, and he was asking us our advice what he should do, and we were saying just be cautious, right? Because we don't know if she says she works in a mall, but she really works. We don't know anything about her. So we're sitting saying to the guy, just, check it out. Stay there for a few weeks. Not 5 days. Stay there for like 3 weeks and keep an eye on it and see if it's real. Okay? And then if it is, hey, look, good luck. I hope it works out. Yours did. Yours is great. Yours is fantastic. So that's a good story.
Mine's the same story. Exactly the same stories that everyone hears about on the internet. At the start, she asked me for money. I built a house. I did all that. Mm-hmm. But I'm still with it.
Yeah.
She didn't rip me off.
Yeah.
And one thing I did say to her, and she still remembers today, and I said to her this: don't ever ask me for money.
Mm. Yeah.
If I want to give it to you, I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Now, that sounds nasty, but we're still together.
Yeah.
We got a business together. We're successful.
Yeah.
She's really successful. She's happy. We've got a 9-year-old boy together. We've got everything. Got a house, cars, you name it. She's got a beautiful house overseas. I built it, but she works for her money.
Mm.
And I'll give you an example of something. One day, I did go to the bank and I didn't have any cash, and I normally put cash in my wallet. So I dropped her off at work and then I went to do my stuff, and I looked in my wallet and there was like $200 and something in there, but I didn't have any cash in my wallet. She put the money in there.
Yeah.
I said, why'd you do that? She goes, oh, you didn't have any money. I said, no, I was going to go to the bank. She goes, oh, it's okay. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Who does that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now,
It means she listens to you too.
yeah, but, you've got a lot of things that people say, ties are bad. We're bad also.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not a saint.
Everyone's different.
Yeah.
But I guess the story from our part, when we talk about that, we're not really talking about ties. We are talking about bar girls.
Yes.
And that's the topic that we always go on
but
about.
back to what Leon said. Yeah, like, I'm 52 years old. I haven't got a house.
Yeah.
My car's on finance.
Yeah.
I want to go on holiday. I've got to put money away for it because I don't have that extra cash.
Yep.
I was married to a fucking Western woman for 15, 20 years, whatever it was.
Yep.
We've
been there.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
So when you get over there,
if I had a girlfriend here and we were living together, the cost of living and everything together would cost me more than $1,000 a month, wouldn't it? $1,000 a month could keep my girlfriend happy overseas, back in the village.
$1,000 a month,
I'm just throwing numbers out here. I'm
keep
just
the
saying,
village happy.
So. But what's the difference?
Yep.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
You're right.
Unless,
I know.
Unless you're doing things like I've heard stories of guys that build house. I heard one story. A woman, he was building a house, and she's sending photos because they bought the block, and so she's sending photos of this house and the construction, and it's all the stages. Anyway, he surprised her. Goes over there, turns up at the village to surprise her, rocks up at the block. There's no house there.
Oh.
Yeah, he's sending her money to build the house. She's like,
Yeah.
and must have been taking photos of another house or something.
Yep.
And then he gets there and there's no house.
Yeah.
But that's going to happen. But
So
it's not all bad.
So this story now that you've just said, and the story that I've said, is going to basically mirror to all the listeners, and then it just takes one person to say that story to another,
Yeah.
and then it builds
Exactly.
and goes
Exactly.
on and on
Yeah.
and on. But that's just one.
Yeah,
But if we said something about a story of us
Yeah.
doing it to them,
yeah.
would it be the same?
No one would bat an eyelid. It wouldn't. And people only want to talk about the bad because it's interesting to
Yes.
hear.
Yeah.
It's you'd rather hear a story about what I've just said than
Yeah.
I built my missus a house. She lives there now. I'm going to go retire in 5 years.
Yeah.
That's boring. That's no fun.
My
And that's why they have the reputation. Yeah.
My lady, she lived with us before my mum passed away, and she learned how to cook Italian.
Oh yeah.
Italian food. She
Yep.
makes the coteletti. She makes the pasta. She makes the brodo. She makes the soup.
So you get Italian and Thai food.
I get
cooked
Italian
for you.
and Thai every day,
Yeah, I don't-
any day.
Wow.
that doesn't sound so bad, does it?
And
Although-
she has her days like everyone else. I
Yeah.
have my days. The good thing about her is that she just wants me. Like, say, for example, I wanted to go have a massage. I just tell her,
Yeah. Yeah.
what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to do much,
Yeah.
but if it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
She doesn't care.
Yeah.
Would you walk away from everything that you have just because your man had a hand job off?
Yeah. 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 No, that's right.
You know
yeah.
what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, of course.
Where a Western woman would go, she would just lose her shit
Yeah.
and be over.
Yeah. Yep. Now I hear. Yeah. That's why we've always said you've got to be.
Someone showed me something on Facebook recently that said a good relationship is based on forgiveness. So you do something goes wrong, you're like, I stuffed up. You own it too, right? Own it, and you can move on. But the ones that hold on to it,
Yeah.
falls apart.
Yeah.
So
We have this sort of like 10-minute cooling off period that we don't talk to each other if something goes wrong.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's forgotten.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's in the past because she doesn't want to dwell on anything.
Yeah.
I don't want to dwell on it. We try and get it over and done with as soon as possible.
But that's good because
Are you sure she's Thai?
She is Thai, 100% Thai.
But that's good. It means that you've met someone that's similar to you.
She's exactly like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what we say to each other all the time. Like she might do something, I go, oh my God, I'd do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and she'll say the same thing. Oh my God, we were meant to be.
Yeah.
But, you know, like when I first met her, it was just one of those things where
How long
you know,
have you been
everyone's
together?
12 years, nearly 13
Okay.
years. And people saying, oh, I love at first sight. Well, it was an attraction at first sight because she was hot as hell, you know. But it was, if you still have the inner beauty and the outer beauty,
Yeah.
you know, sorry, I should say the outer beauty, if you still have that 13 years later, I'm a lucky bloke.
Yeah.
You know, I'm 15 years older than her. People might say, oh, that's disgusting. You know, you get a lot of Western women go, oh, that's disgusting. What's the difference?
Let me ask you this, right?
Yeah.
Let's say Hollywood made a movie, and the movie was about a 45-year-old woman whose husband cheated on her. And so she decided to sell everything up and go on a holiday to Spain. And over there she met a 30-year-old Latino lover, and they had a whirlwind. They'd make a fucking Hollywood movie out of it, and it'd be called a romantic comedy.
Yeah.
A bloke does it, and he's a dirty old prick.
That's right.
You know, it's fucking true
right.
though.
It's
That is
true.
fucking true.
Yeah.
Julia Roberts, Eat, Pray, Love, whatever. Like,
Yeah, I know.
what was that movie about? It was about self-discovery, and it's about fucking finding yourself and religion and rooting and whatever.
What's the
Like,
American football player? His wife Giselle. She's
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. She's
Yep.
just decided that. Yeah, I've got. We're just on a different journey now.
Yeah.
Like really,
Yeah, it's double standards, and that's
and
what.
and,
it is,
they, and they celebrate her.
yeah.
But if he was on a new journey,
If
if he a dog,
if a woman did that and had a partner 15 years young, she's a powerful woman. She's a cougar. She knows what she wants.
Yeah.
Get fucked. We can do it too.
yeah.
I've got a question.
But don't
for
worry,
you.
we do it. We just get labelled.
Yeah,
differently,
yeah, that's
all.
right.
I've got a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing me here.
Yep.
But I've got a question for you guys. You've asked me all these questions. What do you guys love about Pattaya? You got Pattaya Down Under. You got this beautiful podcast happening. I reckon it's brilliant. What do you guys like about Pattaya?
Wow.
I'll go first.
Yeah, go for it.
I've always said I love the girls and that aside, right? That aside. Well, there's that. But I just love the organised chaos. I like on whether I'm on foot or on a motorbike, cruising the streets, the smells, the sounds, you know, sitting in a bar watching the world go by.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. I love that craziness.
Yeah. The whole atmosphere of that when you get there. Just crazy.
That's it. I can't. And we've touched on it on a podcast. It's for us, like for holidays, for 2 Week Millionaire.
Yeah.
It's the whole journey. It's the getting to the airport, landing, stepping out of Bangkok airport. It's fucking hot.
Yeah.
You know where you are. You know, it's like slap welcome. You know, like, and then that journey down to Pattaya. You see that. Just the whole thing. I just love. I love it. I want to visit other parts of the world, but traveling to the airport. Getting on a plane and not fucking going there breaks my heart. Yeah. So that's me. That's what I love. I just love the organised chaos. Steve-O?
You've talked through me. You've just hammered through me. There.
Exactly the same. Yeah.
Exactly the same. And the one thing that when he talks about the organised chaos is that what I love is that you could be 1 o'clock in the morning and you wake up or something, you're like, bugger this, I'm just going to get dressed, go down, and it just happened. That town is alive. It has a heartbeat. It's not just a group of people. There's a heartbeat to this thing.
Right.
And so when you go there, you can easily fall in love with just the town.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It does, yep.
So it's an amazing experience, and I wish I could go all the time. I can't, but it is what it is. So whenever I do go, I savour every moment while I'm there because I know there's going to be that moment where I have to pack my bags and say, I'm going home.
Yeah.
So, and that always happens.
But till next time, that's all.
Till next time.
There'll be another time.
There'll be another time.
That's right.
Yeah. When I don't know, but I'll be going again.
You'll go again. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I know I am. Don't worry.
Hopefully one day I'll have that bar again and we can all sit back and go, we're here. Now what?
Yeah. Oh, no, there won't be now what, don't worry. There'll be, we're here.
Yeah, let's go.
You wake up the next day in your room going, what happened? Like the hangover.
Oh, that's never happened to us.
Yeah,
Actually, you know, I do love that, you know, that song, it's Billy Joel.
We didn't start the fire.
No, that
Uptown
Alexa
Girl?
Down
Oh,
Under.
Downtown Alexa.
Down Under,
Downtown
on the
Alexa.
movie,
Yeah.
that plane.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
the first time I used to go to the toilet, I used to put the headphones on and listen to
play
that
that
music.
song. Yeah.
Oh, right.
It was the best. It was the best. It's just that feeling. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just it's not like freedom, but it's just you get there, as you were saying, Ada. You know, you get there and it's just that atmosphere.
Yeah.
The smell.
Yeah.
You know, the heat. The candy shop, mate.
Yeah.
The candy shop. The candy shop's open for everyone. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and you've walked in that door.
Yeah.
That's it. You've walked in the door of the candy shop
Yeah.
and it's all accessible and you're sitting there going, where do I start?
Yeah.
Well, the
And
first
we-
thing you do is you sit on a bar
Yeah.
and find love.
Yeah. And when we're sitting there, you guys got to agree on this. When you're sitting there, you know, they say it's a land of smiles and everyone's smiling. We're smiling.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're in that
Yeah.
bar drinking, smiling,
Yeah.
going, you know,
Yeah.
wow,
Yeah.
geez, look at
And
this.
we've had this discussion before when we go there and guys are just getting angry and upset. I'm sitting there going, what are you doing?
Why?
Like,
Yeah. What's there to be angry
what's
about?
there to be angry about? Look where you
Exactly.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they get caught up in their own little moment, and
Yeah.
that's all it is. And it's like if you can just sit back and relax and enjoy, you can just ride that wave the
Yeah.
whole time.
Yeah.
I've told the story about a young guy I come across him walking street late one night drunk, and he bought a kebab and he claims he handed over 1,000 baht. They said it was only 100 baht.
Oh.
They were arguing. I've pulled the young bloke up and said, mate, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And he cracked the shits and I thought, I'm going to leave him alone. But
Yeah.
you know what? Could be worse. You could be in Singapore and you could be paying $50 for a fucking cocktail, mate.
Yeah, that's right.
Just there's no need to get angry. They call it the Pattaya smile.
Yeah.
I reckon some of the hardest blokes I've ever seen get off the plane and walk around Pattaya day one with a frown on their face, and 2 days later they're smiling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's right.
Pattaya,
You know?
Pattaya smile.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I will ask you this then, Leon. What
Yes.
15 years you've been going? So,
Mm-hmm.
do you have any stories that you can tell the listeners? You've got to have a
Stories.
story.
Do you want the raunchy stories? Do you want what type of story would you like?
What do you want to tell us?
Story, okay. All right. I'll tell you a story about a mate of mine called Rick. Very, very sort of tattooed, tough bloke. And we went out one night and everyone said he could drink. Now, I'm not a drinker, but I can drink, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so we went to a club called Sapphire. Sorry, Rick, I've got to tell the story if you're listening. We went to a club called Sapphire. Actually, sorry. We started off just doing the rounds in Walking Street. And now when you look at this bloke, you just think he's just a monster of a man, just tough.
Yeah.
Just you wouldn't mess with him, you know?
Yeah.
He's just like that. And I'm a little, short little, eye-tie guy. And anyway, I hold my own. So we went into Sapphire at the last, and we'd all been drinking from probably 6 o'clock in the afternoon. We'd been drinking, but we're just doing all the bars. So I went into Sapphire, and because I knew the bar people behind there and the bartender, and I said, "Can you mix it up for us?" Now, when you say mix it up means double the shots,
Yeah.
triple the shots, quadruple the shots, just make the stuff lethal.
Yeah.
So we'd been drinking and we're having a good time and it was fantastic. And I looked at Rick and Rick's looking at me. He goes, "How you feel?" I said, "I'm feeling good." I said, "Can you walk?" He goes, "Yeah, I'll walk it. Real easy." I said, "Okay, cool." So anyway, the bartender, the mum and son brings over 2 big, massive Long Island iced teas.
Oh,
But we didn't know how tripled up they were.
they're powerful.
They are deadly.
Normal.
Yeah.
Normal.
Yeah, normal.
Just a normal Long Island iced tea is deadly.
So
Yeah.
in the meantime, now you got to think this is you've seen how I drink and
Yeah.
and we do shots after shots
Yeah.
after shots, and I'm a shotty guy, yeah, and I love me cocktails. So we had shots there, B52s, tequila. We had everything plus the Long Islands. Anyway, and I've got a video of this, by the way. Maybe we can put on a little bit on the net when you do your channel.
When you're ready,
Yeah.
let us know.
So anyway, so we start drinking these Long Islands and we're trashed, mate. Absolutely smashed. And you guys can understand what it feels like.
Yeah.
So we decided, okay, it's over now. I'm looking at him. He's looking at me. We both get up. Now, you're talking about a guy that wears rings and shit. This guy was a little pussy. Sorry, Rick. I love you. I was trashed, right? Anyway, we had to meet my missus. So we walked outside, stumbling down the stairs. I said, Rick, where you going? He goes, I'm going right. All right, well, I'll go left. I didn't know where the hell I was. And he's walking. He's collapsing on the walls. You know, that's Soy 15.
Yeah.
Where Sapphire is, and he's walking straight, and he's smashed on this wall and smashed on that wall. Anyway, he disappeared. I end up finding my lady. My lady was crazy, and her sister was smashed as well. Cut a long story short, we end up getting to the hotel, and I collapsed in the elevator. And my at the time at the hotel, well, sort of, I couldn't walk anymore. I was just totally wasted. So guess who pulls me to the bedroom?
Rick.
No,
Your partner.
my partner's mum. Drags me by my feet down the hotel hallway into the room. And it's all filmed. They all filmed me.
Oh, my God.
And I said to, anyway, the next day, and they're all putting towels and stuff on me. And this is the sister, my wife, and her mum dragged me to the room.
I love it.
That's how wasted I was. I was totally wasted. But, you know, I had the best time ever. And I rang Rick and
Did he,
I
mate? He
didn't-
obviously
I
made
didn't
it back, did he?
yeah, he reckons he slept in the front of his room. He didn't even get inside the room. He just fell asleep
It's like
in
a
the
gangster
hallway.
story.
So, so that was just one story. You know, I won't get into the, you know.
That's a good story, though. When you're pretty much your mother-in-law,
Oh, your mother-in-law's
would have been
dragging
what,
you down.
2'5", would have just picked.
Man, exactly right.
Yeah, she was a small little lady, wasn't she?
It's probably about 40
I'm
kilos.
telling you, those Thai women are strong.
Man, she's a, you know, they plant that rice and stuff.
Yeah,
They're tough, mate.
Yeah.
Works
They are
in
tough.
50-degree heat.
Yeah.
That's tough,
She
man.
dragged me, man. I'm 120 kilos, and she
Yeah.
dragged me to the room.
Wow.
And she was putting a cold towel on my head. So that was one funny night. But there's many of those.
Yeah.
I can tell you more if you want.
I did want to ask you back to go-go bars. I think we sort of got a bit lost here, and
Yeah.
I was going to ask you this one question about go-go bars.
Yes.
I don't go there much. I don't
Yep.
go to many of them. I'm more of a beer bar person. Although my last trip with you, I'm slowly converting.
Yeah.
And
I'll
I think-
convert you. No.
I said to you, I'm not rich enough to go to go-go bars. So, but anyway, what Soy Bacau is generally around the area you like to hang out with. Well, although apart from Walking Street, Sapphire you mentioned,
Yep.
but I like the Soy Bacau area. What sort of go-go bars do you recommend in that area?
Okay. Either Sword Bukau area or the Walking Street.
Soy Bacau, yeah.
Okay. Sword Bukau, you've got Lady Love,
Yep,
got Queens.
yep.
These are the what I call professionally run,
Properly run, yeah.
properly run business.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The other bars are sort of not really run that
Yeah.
well, and then you're hammered with girls, and they're all, you know, what they like when you walk in the door. They're jumping on top of you, buy me a drink,
Yeah, yeah.
stuff, right?
Yeah.
So, Lady Love, Queens, Sugar,
Oh, yep, sugar.
owned by Nick, and Champagne.
Yep,
Yep. Probably obviously Serenity was a good
yep,
place.
yep.
They were probably the top bars that
Yep.
I'd say around that area.
Actually, Sugar's one I've been to in the past a few times. I spent 11,000 baht in there one night. I reckon in about 3 hours.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
run well.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
another one? There was you took us to
Oh, the new one, Las Vegas.
Kicks.
Oh, Kink.
Kink?
Sorry.
Kink.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that good too?
Kink's a good club. If that thing was for sale and I had enough money to buy it, I'd buy it.
Right. Okay.
That place was 2 levels, really good talent,
Yep,
and it's got the raunchy floor up the top
yep.
and the go
I've
downstairs.
heard about it, haven't
Yeah.
seen it. So
I went
that's
there.
on the bucket
We
list.
went there, didn't we?
Yeah, I've talked about it on our podcast.
Oh, you did? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, it was an eye opener.
Yeah.
And Las
I
Vegas,
really
and Las
wanted
Vegas.
Ada to come with us. You know,
Yeah,
I wanted him
I
to
was-
come.
He was really sick,
I was crook.
Oh,
yeah.
that's right.
and that's why. And when you went out with him, I was sick.
Yeah, we tag teamed.
Jeez.
Whenever-
Well,
we-
next time.
Yeah, next time.
Yeah,
Yeah, next time we'll be sick again.
No, we won't.
No
way.
No. That happened to me.
no.
It did happen to me when I got sick, but that was that time now, so I'm not getting sick again.
Yeah.
No way.
I think I've mentioned next time I want to stay a lot longer. So
Yeah.
it won't be won't be silliness every night. Maybe like go out, have a big night every second night, and that way I could maybe recover and not get sick again. Because it kind of ruined my holiday. I was really frustrated with
There's
that.
good clubs there at the Walking Street. There's the Pin Up, and then
Yep,
there's,
I've heard of Pin Up. Yeah,
and the mother club to Pin Up, which is I think it's owned by the same owner, called XS.
okay, yeah,
That's really good club.
Yep,
Really good.
and of course Sapphire.
Well, Sapphire.
Yep.
What can we say about that? That's a brilliant club. It's a great club.
I'm pretty sure on one
Did
of
we
the
go there? We
yeah,
went
one of the
anyway.
podcasts we talked about one of the bars, and I don't remember if I mentioned it, but I mentioned the fact that I went to the toilet,
Yeah.
and when I came out, someone was throwing money everywhere. There was 100,000 bahts and all sorts,
Yeah.
just 100 bahts just being thrown everywhere, and there was
Yeah.
women just clamouring everywhere. And I had to
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had to dodge my way through if you remember that. And that was Sapphire.
yeah.
And it was just, I'd never seen anything like it. It was just money everywhere. Women were just running around catching it. It was just
Great
crazy.
club. Great club.
But-
Jerry, manager there, he's really good. Lee, really good guy. So if you guys ever go to Sapphire, hit up Lee and Jerry.
Tell them Leon sent you.
Yeah. No, don't say that. Yeah, no, you can say that. They know who I am.
Yeah.
Just hook them up and just say, Leon, who owns Serenity, told us to come here. But they're really good guys.
Yeah, I will have to make more of an effort to get to the go-go bars next time because, like I said, I've never really had interest in them, and this time round, because of you, I went to a few. And I spent probably a couple of nights in Playgirls, and I actually had a good time. And I thought I need to probably make more of an effort to check out go-go bars to get the full Pattaya experience because here I am pretending to be an expert and I don't really know much about go-go bars.
Yeah.
So
in saying that, though, the discussions we've had is that you had one or two experiences and you really preferred the bar scene, right?
Yeah,
and there's
yeah.
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
And I'd been,
But you can
going,
mix it up.
Yeah, but I was going down that journey with you
Yeah.
doing bars, and it wasn't until I went to the go-go bars with Leon, and we just went to 5 or 6 go-go bars in the one night. And I just thought, this isn't bad either.
Yeah,
I don't mind
it is
this
fun.
as well.
It's good fun.
Yeah.
It's a different experience, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So-
But I do like what they've done. The two guys, the young Carlos and
Zach.
Isaac and
Yeah.
Playgirls. I really like that place.
Yeah.
I love the way they run it. Yeah, very personable. They're good kids. Like they really
Oh
make you
yeah,
feel welcome.
Yeah. Had an absolute great time.
Oh yeah, I had a couple of
It's a
good nights in there.
good club. Look, I've got to admit that club. Besides Sapphire, I reckon Sapphire, Lady Love. I mean, Lady Love, I sort of like that place because I obviously know the people in there. But with Carlos and Isaac with their Playgirls, I think they've done a really good job. And they're on Soy Bulkal there,
Yeah.
on the Soy Boomerang. On the
Yeah,
corner, is it?
corner soy boomerang. Yeah, near the hospital.
So
Yeah.
I reckon they've done a fantastic job.
Yeah.
For these young kids and keeping in mind that they're the owners.
Yeah.
So obviously they're going to put a lot of effort and time. They greet customers well, the communication with customers as well, and they buy the drinks,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they keep the
Yeah, they
that's
do.
right. We were there that night, but that was. I reckon it's a good club.
Yeah.
I reckon they got massive potential.
Yeah.
I just think that club needed to be bigger. If that was bigger,
Oh yeah, that'd be huge.
it'd be
Imagine that.
It'd be
Yeah,
really
because it
good.
actually is smaller inside because it looks big outside,
small.
but it's won't say it's small, but it looks bigger on the outside than it actually is. Yeah.
Well,
so-
you know where the VIP section is
Yeah,
on
at
that
the
side.
back,
I reckon
yeah.
if they took out that wall and
just
opened it right up,
up.
still like what Serenity was,
Yeah.
and if they could build up,
Yeah.
they would smash it.
Yeah, that'd be
You know,
great.
It's a
But
bloody good club.
hey, no shade. Love the place. I reckon it's really well
Yep.
done.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
But I think it's Lady Love as well. That's another good one.
Lady Love's
I've been
good.
there a few times with you. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's had a revamp. I think last year they spent about 2 million baht on the front.
Oh, yep.
No, the whole thing. That's right.
Yeah, right.
So yeah. So now Lady Love and Sapphire are owned by the same owners.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, right, okay.
No.
Yep.
Yeah, I could mention the manager there, didn't you? Lee.
No. good.
Lee's the sort of guy from the UK. He's a bald guy.
Yep.
Really nice guy.
Yep.
If you ever go to Lady Love, you ask for Kay. And Kay's he's a manager there, and he's a really good guy. Yeah.
Is he the Thai guy?
The Thai
Yep,
guy,
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah, I remember him. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
good too. Yeah.
Really good guy.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
Well,
that's
I
another
think,
great. Thank you so much, Leon, for
Thanks, Leon.
coming and
Welcome,
being a
guys.
part of our show. Really appreciate it.
Pleasure.
we'll let you head back up the highway now.
Not tonight.
Not tonight, no.
So no, thanks for coming on. You've given us some really good insight in what it's like to own and run a bar, go-go bar, actually, not just a bar, go-go bar.
Yep.
Yeah, it's been an experience for us to get exposed to this on the podcast.
I think if we come up with some more ideas where we can have you back,
Yeah.
maybe we'll throw the equipment in the back of the car and head up and come and see you up your way.
No worries at all.
Have
My door's open, guys.
Yep, have a few drinks and a bit of a chat
And some Thai food.
and Italian food apparently.
Italian food.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She does it all.
Yeah. Oh, excellent.
And this is totally unscripted. So if you do remember, Leon, we'll get you to sign off. Remember, tell everybody.
I don't know if he knows.
What's that?
Our sign off.
What's the sign off?
About
Hang on.
you're writing it down for
I'm
him.
writing it down for him, so instead of us saying it twice.
Who can read your fucking writing, mate?
Well,
Sorry, guys.
I bet you he can read this.
Doctor's writings.
I bet you he can read this.
Love is only a bar stool away.
That's it.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks very much, guys.
Thanks,
See you
guys.
next time.
Good job. Bye.